Hello all, it's James Johnson, aka Sulphur Blade. Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my content, and welcome back to Rising Star 2 and Big Johnson. So in the last episode, we just finished off our first tour, and that tour was to promote our first record. It all went, I don't know, smashingly, or, well, it went. We're home now. It was a long, arduous journey, but it's time to get back to our normal, regularly scheduled processes, and that's what we're gonna do. So we need to get stuff repaired up. Oh my gosh, do we ever. Okay, Grace is going to be busy the next couple of days. We have completed a job today already. Do we have anything to write? We really haven't lately, though there is something here. Alright. That's done. Now we're going to go to practice, and we have much to practice. I think for now, we're just going to select all. And we're going to unselect Garbage Cops, and where's the other one we have just for practice purposes? Ye Old Practice Tune. Okay, so unselect those, and this is just to stop the degradation across the board. Tomorrow we'll actually only practice things that don't need to be practiced. Like, for instance, most of these probably don't need to be practiced right now because we probably just recently played them. But I don't know which ones have just recently been played or not. So we're just gonna practice them all. Okay, now our normal days are back. City guide. Side jobs. The cemetery needs to be mowed. We'll run over to the cemetery in our fancy new ride. That was a reward that we gave ourselves for accomplishing our first tour. We splurged on a new paint job for the van. And we also bought everyone some new clothes as a reward for the first tour coming to a successful completion, if you will. Right, I'm curious how much I see some open stuff coming up down there. Good. So, I have had our manager doing nothing for a bit. There's a reason for that madness, and the reason for that madness is I want to have the ability to schedule some of my own stuff. And by some of my own stuff, I would like to accomplish a few more Battle of the Bands. We haven't done a Battle of the Bands in forever because, well, we haven't had any open slots to even attempt to schedule a Battle of the Band because our manager has been doing such a bang-up job at getting us stuff to do. So with that being said, our reputation is way beyond the small bar venues. We're not going to be able to get Battle of the Bands in the small bars, but we may be able to get them in the larger venues, the clubs that we play at. And so, with that being said, I should go visit the clubs. And one of them is just right across the road here from us. The Condemned Monkey. Well, jump into the Condemned Monkey and see what's on the schedule. Were we on the schedule? I didn't even notice if we were.
When's your next gig?
Okay, opening slot, opening slot. Opening slot, and a Battle the Powerful Farm. But it shows like we're not eligible for it. Why? Because popularity range needs to be between 2 and 3.9. And we're 4.8. So we are a little bit too large for this. How big of a venue is this? 600. Okay, we might have a problem finding Battle of the Bands right now. Yeah. I never get to do any Battle of the Bands. I hear about some of these other people sound like they win like dozens of Battles of the Bands, and I tend to get maybe 1 or 2 wins, and then I'm never able to ever battle for a Battle of the Band ever again. Where's the other club? Yeah, Witty Lip. We have a gig, so we're not going to be able to schedule anything here. And I think Witty Lip is probably a smaller venue than the Condemned Monkey. No, actually, Witty Lip is 700.
You've been here before, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, I have.
When's your next gig?
Good question. Okay, they've got a battle coming up on Friday. Is it full? I'm not sure if 4 is full or not. And the range is 2 to 3.9. Okay, so if we can't compete at a 700 venue, I don't think we can do any more Battle of the Bands. I think we're just beyond it. which is unfortunate. Or, hold on a second, maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. Band info? Is it my reputation in the city? Or is it my popularity in the region? I think it's popularity in the region. I think we're just screwed. So I left this time open to be able to try to get some battles in, and yeah, it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen, does it?
Oh yeah, I love that song. J.D. O'Grady here playing your local favorites. Check out this killer track.
It's kind of a frustrating early game loop. I wish I could tell the manager to be like, hey, can you look for some Battle of the Bands for us? It's like you hire a manager and you never get to do a Battle of the Band because he doesn't book those. He won't. And you can't book anything because he doesn't leave you any room to book anything. Well, shnikes. Hmm. I'm not sure what to do. I never get to do any Battle of the Bands. This is gonna be like the only plaque we're gonna ever have, because we were only new once, and now it seems we've outgrown the ability to battle. It's weird. You know, maybe I'm gonna take a trip. I'm going for a drive. Let's. What is today? We have stuff to do. Let's make a trip when we have less stuff to do. Alright, fine. We've got stuff to repair. We have songs that need to be repracticed. We just got done with a huge tour that took a lot out of us. Yeah, it did, man. That tour really did do a number on us. Alright, I think that's all the pieces we can do. Yeah, it is. It's funny how it always knows that I don't want to do Ye Old Practice Tune and Garbage Cops. Alright, let's get practicing. Okay, we're gonna busk. Okay, we've got a gig in Chicago today. Before we leave, let's do some repairs. And while we're in Chicago, let's do some snooping. We'll see if my thought process is correct or not. Chicago would be the place where we would find something different because it's such a big town. That's a theater. We can't just walk into a theater. That has to be scheduled for us. Refined effect.
Howdy.
It's a 700 venue capacity again. There's a battle and it's grayed out for us. It's 2 to 3.9. So unless there's like some larger venues hiding around here. Erica's Pub. That sounds like a small bar. Why does the cemetery look like it's been mowed?
It's the weekend. I'm Shady O'Grady on Stranded Radio. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to checking out some.
I think it has.
tonight.
All these arenas. The mean oil. .300 capacity, that's even less.
Hey, how you doing?
Here's their battle, it's 2 to 3.9.
There's a show tonight.
Have I revealed everything around here? Mason Shed, Jan's Bar, Lazy Spade. I don't know. A lot of the stuff probably should have stuff. Yeah, we're discovering stuff. Self-centered slip.
Hi, welcome.
Again, we can't sign up for this battle, it looks like.
Tonight's band is great. You should go watch.
This is Stranded Radio. I'm Shady O'Grady. Make sure you pick up a copy of the Entertainment Guide. There's a ton of shows to check out tonight. Support your local music scene.
Mason Shed. Check out that. $90? Yeah, that's definitely a shed. Thought it was bigger than that. The Lazy Spade. $500. I really think 700 is the
Hey, how you doing?
max.
Have you seen...
was the verbiage at the top? Your band's best business skill can help get. Oh. Alright, we'll do this job. What? I run a landscaping business on the side, but my regular crew is out of town doing a band gig. If you can landscape 6 parks before the end of the day, Thursday, I'll give you a little bonus. No, I'm not gonna be here. I don't live in Chicago. Okay, what does Brendan want here? Really? No. Yeah, screw it. We're just gonna mow a frickin' park. Refined effect. I wonder, have we been there? Where was it? There.
It's Shady O'Grady broadcasting live from the City Theater. There's a great show here tonight, so come on down and check it out.
I think I'm wasting my time right now. But Chicago would be the location and that I would best find a lot of places. If there's going to be a club that's beyond 700 capacity, for instance, it would be in Chicago.
Howdy.
Howdy.
I'd rather see y'all up there.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible for us to do any more battles. I might as well have our manager go back to booking us normal gigs.
Hey, the stage entrance is over there. Good luck.
Alright, well, these three are the only three that we have attitudes for. Guess the rest will go by popularity. Heaven, don't want to miss this thing, shook me all night long, nothing else matters. Spit into my shot. Some sugar on me. Finish up with what, Love on an Elevator? Or Old Faithful Bed of Roses? We really haven't played it in a while, and it's slipping in popularity. What was that? A light fell on Grace? Really? Sold out of t-shirts.
It's the weird part of the night. You're with Shady O'Grady on Stranded Radio. I'm doing my part to keep things weird.
Where do we play next? Green Bay. Okay, so let's get a motel somewhere. Olivia's motel, maybe? It's motel. Okay, so let's go down that road then. That's better. Got ideas shaking around. Alright, Susie's got some ones there. I'd like to find some threes, if at all possible. Here we go. Grace, you have... Where's your health? No, that's progress to level up. Here it is, 83. And after that rest in the motel, did that improve things? Up to 94. Okay.
It's Shady O'Grady broadcasting live from the City Theater. There's a great show here tonight, so come on down and check it out.
And we're going back to Green Bay, right? Yeah. Okay, while we're here, what am I thinking about? Yeah, I'm thinking about stopping in the house, trying to do some repairs. Of course, doing a job. And stopping at the hospital. on, we need shirts. In stock for gig 6. Pretty low. Alright, one more thing I want to do today. It's been a busy day. Gonna stop by Hunter's here. Okay, everything under what? 70, please. Okay, 75. Alright, I think we are done with today's activities. We can go do the gig.
Hey, I know you guys are gonna do great.
Maybe I should practice garbage cops. Maybe I can... Oh, I was just trying to look at it. didn't realize I was using Laura and not Grace. Whoops. Should have realized after the first failure. Oh well. Anything shaking, bacon? Okay, there's a low one. Is there a way to look at the song? Oh, it's on the song list I'm thinking of. Right. If I salvage that, would we lose that one Law and Order lyric? Let's try it. There it is. And it can be combined into something good. We might make a Law and Order song tomorrow. Or try to. let's just stick to the 500, 600, and 700 capacity venues. They should pay the best. Law and Order. Fine. Damn. I was hoping it would pair with something else. No ones, no ones. Okay, construct song. Where's Law and Order? Here we go. Off of Grace's song. Off of Grace's only Law and Order lyric. So we got 10 from Susie, 10 from Heather, We're going to go with the 10 from Susie. Melody-wise, I guess we're going to go with the Heather melody. And riff-wise, we could throw this Laura in to get multiple people involved on the song. This song is limited in its capacity anyway. I mean, if we did go with Heather again, it would bring it up to 43, which isn't terrible. You know, I almost feel like we need to do that. Because writing something lower than 43 really feels like a step in the wrong direction. Okay. Law and Order, huh? We stand with ice. And I think we need medium energy songs. Oh, we're developing ideas. All right. We're going to unselect these two brand new ones. We're going to select all of our old ones. I just want to make sure that none of them atrophy. And this should be enough to stick these 99 ones back up to 100. Yep. We did assign the old manager to book local gigs, yes. Okay. He's just being a little slow about it, evidently. Alright, we're all caught up again, I think.
Traffic is looking very light.
Nice. Yes. July 24th. That's really soon, actually. Okay, Tuesday, July 25th. Yeah. Boy, he's gonna get us busy. Friday, July 28th. Okay. Saturday. Okay. Clear needle.
It's another beautiful day in the city. Let's just keep the music going on Stranded Radio.
Okay, off to the witty lip. After we busk, of course.
Grady on Stranded Radio. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to checking out some bands tonight.
Go be awesome.
Technology? Travel? Somebody wearing my band shirt? Straight edge? Travel. Wait, sex is back in Wisconsin? Oh, heck yeah. Alright, well, let's open with once bitten, twice shy then. I'm just picking all of the ones that are attitude-wise. I might go with We Stand with Ice, even though we're not completely up to snuff with it. We need some of these slower songs mixed in. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guess we'll put Heaven in there. I don't think this list is gonna work. I've just got too many high energies listed. Okay, so of these high energies, Mr. Brownstone is on the bottom of the pack. Get rid of Mr. Brownstone. I don't want to miss a thing. Energy-wise, that looks better. So I need a couple more medium energy in the new attitudes that people like. Uh-oh. What was that? What's with lights falling on Grace? What was the one that we had just... gonna, should've, oh well. Lights need to stop falling on Grace. Is Grace a light magnet?
Phones are busy tonight. Here's one by request.
80 health. Okay, Grace, before we can send you to bed, you have to repair stuff. I know lights keep falling on your head. Don't quite understand why that's happening to you. I don't think we have anything to combine. Or we might. So off over here we go to do something we rarely ever do. And that got you up to 96. We're gonna pay a hospital bill. Let's do it in our own town. Okay, to Madison.
You're gonna do great.
We've had a problem with lights falling on our keyboardist's head. Can you, maybe do something to make sure that our keyboardist isn't placed under some unstable lighting? Thank you. That's all. What am I sorting by right now? It seems like nothing. It's not sorted by quality, popularity. Is it being sorted by play skill? Alright, here we go. The same playlist we attempted last night. Out of shirts already. I can't keep the shirts in stock. We're just flying through the merchandise.
It's the weird part of the night. You're with Shady O'Grady on Stranded Radio. Doing my part to keep things weird.
Madison. Okay, straight. And around the corner. Is Jesus' motel. Grace has something shaking around, it looks like. Let's just sort by Grace. She's Seemingly had a lot of inspiration lately. Must be all the lights falling on her head. It's knocking some inspiration into her. Yeah, that seems to be it. Okay, how about Laura? Susie? Heather, our songwriter extraordinaire. She's got good rhythm, an okay riff, but she doesn't quite get the melody down. And then our lyricist, me, myself, and I. Okay, there's nothing else to practice here. Okay, so all and this, and let's take a nap. Okay. Nine at the Witty Lip for $5.89. Okay. 6 songs. Low pay where? Chicago. Saturday, August 12th. That seems a long way out for not that much. Yeah, fine, we'll take it. Alright. Oh, here we go. That's the type of stuff I want to see. And that's the type of stuff I want to see. Also, you can stop leveling up anytime now. You're starting to get a little expensive, my man. Okay, where are we? We're in Madison. Let's head home. Okay, we're gonna do a couple things today. One, we're probably gonna busk. Or are we gonna mow the cemetery? Is the cemetery available to mow? No. So we're gonna busk. We're gonna jump in and do some repairs with Grace.
Today I saw a person mowing a lawn, wearing nothing but underwear.
On our maybe lowest stuff. Okay, well, 75. 80. Oh wait, she's got another repair. And we're heading over to Gabriella's. And while we're here, it's all the more it costs to repair all. Okay. Refurbish all is seems cheap. Are we only refurbishing what's under 80? Is that what's going on? I think it might be. Yeah. That works. And then I wanted to stop by oh wait, we're out of shirts, right? The last time I bought, what, 200 shirts and they barely lasted any time at all?
You're with Shady O'Grady for your daily dose of Stranded Radio. I got this song in my belly.
Let's just go crazy. How about 1,000 shirts? That's 5,000. Do I really want to spend $5,000? That would be what, $3,000? Okay, 500 shirts. How are we doing CD-wise? Getting kind of low. Alright, and the last thing we're going to do today is there is somewhere in this town a funky place. Not the photography place. Is it near our house? It is. We're gonna go into this gallery. Maybe inspire our people with some kind of crazy artwork. Lighthouse by Shady O'Grady, huh? Foggy Vineyard. Country store at night. Dock on a lake. But the lighthouse and the dock on the lake. And how about Home Sweet Home? And there's Home Sweet Home. Okay, nothing to repair. Good. Let's see what type of inspiration I just purchased. Literally. Okay, that does it for Grace. How about Laura? Any of your lyrics here? Really would have liked that. No, Laura's just music illiterate. All Laura knows how to do is take sticks and beat on a thing. She's a drummer. And Susie seems to be music illiterate today. Alright, Heather, what do you got? You got some stuff. It's always her rhythms. Heather is a rhythm girl, evidently. And that leaves James. Yeah, who would have thunk it? Buying some art to stick on a wall really didn't inspire James all that much. Alright, let's do some practice. Select all. Unselect the practice tune. And here we go. And we've got a gig today. Very good. Okay, music illiterate Laura. Which is funny, she's our production person. Without her, we wouldn't be able to make an album. I guess I should go easy on her. One, two. 1, 2.
You're with Shady O'Grady on Stranded Radio for your afternoon drive. Today's traffic is looking very light, so you shouldn't see any problems. Here's a song to take you home.
Patron Mike Wiatkowski Arena in Chicago, Illinois. Wait, I bussed before driving to Chicago. Did I just screw up? Today. $15,000 venue. This might be our largest venue that we've played at. Let's clear the set list. Sort by attitude. Sort by quality. Oh, we're gonna go with needle and spoon. We stand with ice. Mr. Brownstone. Just say no, evidently.
Let's just keep the music going on Stranded Radio.
And what's our most popular songs? Heaven. Maybe we don't need this much. It's only a 6-song set, and it's a huge venue. We might not need to throw in these slow songs at all. Okay, well, we got everything with the attitude already, so let's go with our most popular songs. I'm gonna try this, just like it is. No! Ah.
It's a nice, cool night. Perfect for cruising around with the windows down and the system up. Shady O'Grady here. Saying, have a great night.
Tomorrow in Milwaukee. Right, well, we need a motel. What's that? That's a hotel. A hotel. 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 We get down here farther, we've got a couple of motels, and I know Roxanne's works. So if we go straight ahead for 2 blocks and then hang a right. Let's check Sandra's. Okay. We're on James, and he's got some stuff shaking around. Let's go to everybody, though. Grace once again. Heather's got a big one. And Susie. Ooh, hello, Laura. That's the type of stuff we want to see. Do I see some threes? Alright. Let's go to Laura. Now you've got threes. Alright, off to Milwaukee.
City Theater. There's a great show here tonight, so come on down and check it out.
Which is very inspirational, huh?
It's Shady O'Grady broadcasting live from the State Theater. Fans are all fired up about tonight's show, so come on down.
Okay, here we are at the State Theater to play 6 songs. Why isn't a whole lot of love on the list? Oh, because we have different attitudes here. We're in Milwaukee now. Right. Yeah, we got all kinds of attitude here. Let's go to quality. Needle and spoon. Whole lot of love. Pour some sugar on me. We stand with ice. Mr. Brownstone. How big of a venue is this? 3,800. Yeah, I reckon we could probably go back to back. High energy songs and still have plenty of energy left over. Okay, we've got 2 of our most popular songs on the list. Once Bitten, Twice Shy is at the end. Pour Some Sugar in Me is kind of in the middle. And quality-wise, we have pretty much our highest quality songs. Some of these are newerish, so they're not going to be as popular. Let's go for it. Energy is doing alright. I feel pretty happy about that performance. Seeing as we're a pretty small fish in a really big pond right now. Okay. Yeah, our most popular songs are the ones that perform the best.
Feel the magic in the air tonight. You're with Radio Radio, listening to the sounds of the night with Stranded Radio.
Alright, Milwaukee. Guess we stay at a motel. You know what? I know where there's a motel. We drove past it on the way here. Right there. Write a song. We're on Laura. None of her lyrics, sadly. It's a pretty big melody for Laura. Alright, Laura's done. How's Grace doing? Susie? Heather? Pair of sixes is going to be too much. That's all Heather has. Pair of sixes. too much. The experience today will be tripled. Okay, we got a triple XP day. And it's a Wednesday open day, nothing going on. We can't busk because the lawn is in mode of flipping course. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Not kidding. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do to make a bunch of XP today. After I get some repairs out of Grace. What at 80? Alright, we're gonna stop by Aiden's here. Check on how our songs are developing. Right, Heather should have a pair of 6s. Somewhere. There. Susie, anything? Laura? Grace? Okay, let's get back to what we're here for then. Can we look at the song list? I want to see. Get things sorted by popularity. What is our most popular song that hasn't been recorded? Just Say No? Really? Yeah, I think it is. We've hardly ever been able to perform November Rain anywhere. It's like the love song that's never debuted yet, really. A whole lot of love. I don't know if it's going to do good or not. See, the thing with having a really good quality song is those parts are valuable. And if the song just isn't going to pan out, you might not want to record it, because once you record it, you lock that song. You can't salvage it again. So I think this is the one that makes sense to record, right? These aren't that important of lyrics. We don't need these lyrics. We can live without these lyrics. And this song has popularity. It's got the right attitude for the time. Yeah, I think we're gonna record Just Say No. Now here's the question is, I can only get up to 34%. I don't know how good of recordings I'm going to need on my next recording contract. The first one was 21. Actually, it was 20, and I did most of my songs at 21. Really would like to be higher than 34. I'm thinking around 40 would be good. So maybe this is the wrong place to record at.
Here with Shady O'Grady for your daily dose of Stranded Radio. I got this song in my belly.
Okay. Just say no, right? There it is. To get to 40, it's going to be a nice chunk of change, isn't it? Each hour is 5%. I think 45% will definitely be high enough for our next contract. We're going to do it. And this should get us a nice chunk of XP for recording on a triple day. So that's our best song recording to date. However, it's a new day. So the cemetery needs to be mowed. Sort by everyone. Just do a scan through the list. See if we can see anything shaken. Don't think we will. Okay, so we're going to back out of this. We're going to go into practice. And we're going to select all with the exception of yield practice 2. So all of our songs are practiced up heading into the weekend. Refined effect. Sure. Yes. Okay. Previous position 680. Units sold last week. Here's our reputations in cities. Madison, Eau Claire, and Green Bay are our core. Other bands, we have a relationship with After the Sun. That's who we went on tour with. So Sloppy Answers, The Loopy Shoes, and Melted Watch are similar bands to us. that are here in Green Bay, I would believe. If I click on them, what happens? I can just change their name. Okay. Photo album, map, manager, statistics. We've forgotten one song. We've written 26. We've earned $108,000. We've recorded 14 songs. We've released 2 CDs. Well, one full length and one little thing for the beginning to hand out. Highest CD chart position, 568. Highest CD chart debut, 687. CDs sold, 7,412. Money earned from t-shirts, 7,917. Battle gigs performed 5. Non-battle gigs performed 62. Shows watched 4. Shows performed 604. Largest audience, 5,320. Smallest audience, 15. Total audience, 37,357 people. Money earned from gigs, 21,700. Highest gig pay, 2,700. So, of our earnings, like 1/5 has been from performances. Maybe not even that. Cities visited 18, houses owned 1, miles driven 12,600 some, parks landscape 28, jobs completed 29, cemeteries landscape 41, days practiced 120, days rested 40. Really, we've rested 40? That seems awful high. Equipment condition repaired. Okay, so that's pretty much what's going on with Big Johnson. We're going to wrap up this episode right here, right before the weekend. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the episodes. If so, please smash that like button, consider subscribing, and until the next time, all, peace.